Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Sol-Hel, which is a new game. It's on Steam and we're going to play. We're going to get into it. Right. I have no idea what this game is about, but we're going to play. Well, this is it. All these years of learning, training, patrol duties all lead to this moment. Right. The Dead Slayers, the best of the best, mithril-wielding protectors of the living. No place for plotting, no place for dishonesty. They're either true. Why is there the stabbing sound in the background? I don't understand the stabbing sound. It is very weird. Time to prove myself, okay? Let's go. Can we stop with the stab? Oh. Sir, yes, sir, thank you, sir. I've heard you're eager to join us. Yes, what makes you think you're up to the job? I've just finished Combat Academy as a top student, sir. I've also led the militia against burglars in Esterton Marketplace and slums during the uprising, sir. God, I'm just gonna click through this because I want to get past the bit where it's constantly doing the same sound effect. Okay, the sound effect stopped. Great. It's a turn-based strategy game. You lead a team of 4 individuals and conquer challenges in front of you. Each character has unique abilities and can make a difference. Right, so it's XCOM. Great. On your turn, whenever you click on a unit, a set of blue circles will appear. That's movement range. Right. Brings up the damage information window. Here you can see how much damage you'll deal and how large counterattack enemy will perform. But enemy stats are varying slightly, right? Combat performance depends on weaponry. The weapon triangle. Swords beat spears, spears beat hammers, hammers beat swords. Right. Spears have a range of 2, and hammers attack in the area of 1 tile around the target. Each unit has 3 ability points, okay. I can do that. Abilities provide a large, use them wisely. On the top left the corner you can find victory conditions, but may vary slightly from fight to fight. On the bottom right corners, you can find the end turn button. Right, got it. You can pan the camera with WASD. Yep, awesome. You're safe. Take your time getting no movement and abilities. Good luck, have fun. Right. So, how do I... Okay. What about this guy? Alright, and then he can what? Attack them? Yeah. No, alright. So then we what? Disarm this guy. Nice. Alright. We'll go over here. Alright, we're doing stuff. Right, I don't know what I just did, but I did it. Whatever I did, at least it's got... Oh, it's rest. Alright.
Yes.
There we go. Give it a nice attack. Nope. Alright. Cool, let's end the turn. The dead turn. Alright. My turn. Yeah. Let's try this one. So we did some damage. Alright. Following along. I'm following along. There we go. So that did nothing. Alright. Right. We need to move. We need to move up. So we did some damage there. Alright. So let's go to the menu. So let's play. Or do I have to... Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward because I thought I could just skip through the tutorial. I cannot. Alright, so I beat the first level, and that's fine. It's like, it's okay. It's not the worst thing I've ever played. Let's play the next level, I guess. There's a little bit of story that happens in between, and occasionally the sound effects just keep going and going and going. And it's very, very frustrating, but that's fine. If you didn't survive the first night, there would be no need to get to know you. But it's a tradition among the Dead Slayers, right. And I didn't survive the first time, I died the first time. My name is Mark, and the guy with the spear is Steven. Cool? Sup, dude? Liam Grant. Is it always this hard? Often harder. That's what she said. I've been rewatching The Office. Just like everybody. These dead here, they were farmers, lumberjacks, or merchants during their lifetime. One time we met two that used to be knights. You know, plate armor, sharp weapons, and they knew how to use it. Right. So that'll be the next difficult ones that we have to fight. Wolves are afraid of fire. The dead are scared of mithril. This is our advantage. By the way, what is Steven doing there? Well, I can't see what he's doing. Oh my god. Stigmar burned house. Right. This doesn't look like Cadaver's doing. Man, there's a lot of narrative pipe going on here, and it's weird. I wish there was, like, something. You know, we've just got the same music going through, so it just makes every moment of it feel exactly the same. There's no sort of change to it. Yeah. Her husband died, sad story. He was a good lad. After that, she walked to the forest at night all by herself. A kid went after her, saw her hugging the dead. We tried to speak with her, but she went mad, said something about her husband being alive or something. We were scared that she would bring doom to our village. Oh, I'm tired. All this lockdown is making me tired. I wanted to cast her out, but she locked herself in her house. So someone set her house on fire. Man, this is just weird. It seems that she managed to curse us. Luckily, you came and saved us from the dead. Alright, they're going to give me some warm food and great drinks before we go back out. Damn. Right. Sometimes I wonder, is it the living or the dead I should be more scared of? So we got another skill point. That's great. Love it. I don't know, man. Let's Overwatch. Sure. We've already got that. Increase attack by 3. Defense boost. Oh. Let's go with that one. Alright. More cutscenes. Captain, sir, when do we rest, sir? When we die, boy. The dead have an enormous advantage in numbers. You get flanked, you die. That's why we have such a strict training regime. I guess we do. These guys are identical. Party sent to Vranta is late. They were supposed to come back 2 days ago. Tough times. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go fight this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of text. There's a lot of text. Oh my god. There's so much text between fighting. There's so much text between fighting. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just the same music as well. And the music's fine, but it's just... None of this there's no difference to any of this. Like, the sound effect of them walking is, like, the only thing that changes, but it's just... Ugh. Right. Right, yep. They're not very aggressive, yeah. More text. They're slowing down. I mean, look. I'm always the one saying that indie games, small indie games, can do story. They should be doing story. But, like, showing, not telling. Showing, not telling. This is just, I feel like I'm being told, and the telling is boring. This is so boring. I am bored. I am bored. Show me something. If you want to show me, like, a house on fire, show me a house on fire. You know what I mean? Like, give me some text while the little dudes are walking around. This is... Oh, this is so boring to look at. And then there's just more. It's just more and more, and nothing changes. And now we have to listen to this stupid sound effect over and over again. it's like, you'd think the sound effect would, like, make it less boring, but it doesn't. It just makes it frustrating to listen to. Stop for a moment. Okay, so they're stopping. Great. Great. Here, chew on this. Chewing on something. Cool. Someone's gone out of their way to, like, do some animating and stuff, and just... It's so frustrating that it is this boring. This is so boring. I'm so bored right now. I don't know any of these people. Because I don't care. Because they don't have a voice. That I'm trying to... Oh my god. I just don't care. I really... See, I kind of like the game. I kind of like the fact that it's got all this stuff. But, like... The music hasn't changed. There's no, like, exciting fight music. It's not like dum-dum-dum-dum. You know what I mean? It's just... There's no, like, dead people sounds. There's just the same music over the top of the whole thing. And then random text comes up, and then occasionally there's sound effects. It's so boring. The music is putting me to sleep. I want to go to sleep. I shouldn't be wanting to go to sleep in these sorts of situations. You know what I mean? This shouldn't make me want to go to sleep. Ugh. I'm gonna I'll fast forward through the fight, and then we'll go look at the description. Yep, okay, so that was really fast. Let's go look at the description. Oh, they're still fighting in the background. They're still going. Let's go look at the description. Alright, Sol-Hel. Lead a team of dead slayers, mithril-wielding defenders of humanity against armies of the dead. In this turn-based tactics, you'll fight hordes of enemies, both dead and otherwise, as you'll try to understand your place in this world. The understanding your place in this world shtick is just so done. It's dumb. Don't say that. Nobody cares. That's not a narrative hook that anybody cares about. As you try to understand your place in this world, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. And it's the whole problem with the game that I'm having. The whole problem with Sol-Hel is that it's very dull. It's just so boring. It could do a lot with just changing the music when there was fighting, and maybe the cutscenes need to be like half as long as what you've got there. Half as long. They are way too long. Way too long. If they're going to be that long, there needs to be like some visualization to it other than just the dude standing there and the random sound of them running in the background. The cutscenes are way too long. And the other thing is the music is the same track the whole time. The fighting and the cutscene track, it's all the same, and there's no other sound effects other than people walking. So the sound design in this game is atrocious, because when you have the same sort of town kind of people playing the flute track that you might hear in an inn, right? Because that's the sort of sound that we've got there, going over everything, it makes me want to go to sleep because everything just seems like it's the same. And I was like wanting to rush through the cutscenes because they were boring, but then really, the combat is really boring as well and doesn't feel exciting. You know, when I died the first time, I was like, oh, I died. You know, I wasn't excited. I wasn't on edge. When I'm playing a game like XCOM, it's exciting. You know, they've got, like, music, and it's like, dum-dum-dum. There's, like, heart pounding and stuff, and there's, like, percentages and all that kind of stuff. And there's big sound effects when you do the different actions, and there's like radio chatter and stuff. And I know that this isn't the same game. I know that it's not XCOM, and I know it's not made by a big developer like XCOM was, but look, you can take some cues from that. You know what I mean? If you're making the same kind of game, it's a turn-based squad tactics game, and all the different people in your team have different kinds of abilities and stuff. Take some cues from that. Some sound cues at least. Seriously. It's just so boring. The game is so boring. Everything about it is boring. I really like the upgrade system. You know, just to be fair to the game, I like the upgrade system. I think the tactics, there definitely is some skill there. I was definitely feeling like there was more that I could have been doing better. So when I beat it the second time, I did feel a little bit better about it. But it's so tedious and ho-hum and just not fun to play because the sound design is so poor. It's just atrocious. It really needs to get better before I could say more good things about it. It currently costs $15.71. In its current state, way too much. Way too much. If it cost $5, I'd be like, cool. Someone put a game out for $5, great. It does all the things that it says it does. The music's bad and stuff like that. But $15, I'm expecting more, and it's not delivering it. So let's see what else it has to say for itself. Note, Unity in its personal edition sends stats about the operating system and specs of the computer it's running on. Sadly, I can do nothing about it, and I don't have enough spare money to go. Plus, sorry. Right. So he's developing it on personal edition. Right. That's fine. Let's have a look. Sol-Hel is a turn-based tactical and alternative medieval universe. You lead a team of 4, blah, 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 blah. Combat is simple rock, paper, scissors based. But the sheer amount of enemies makes the levels difficult. To overcome obstacles, you have at your disposal 12 abilities. Great, and there's no randomness in attacks. You always hit your target and deal a constant amount of damage depending on your stats. So that's cool. I like that. He's gone the opposite way of XCOM. That's great. Good job, man. You're doing the right thing. You know, you made a choice there. That is a decision. The next decision that you need to make is up your sound design, man. The sound design is bad. I'll be blunt. It's neither Fire Emblem nor Xenoblade Chronicles. A calm, strategic mind will overcome all 24 levels in around 2 hours. Probably wasn't tested enough, and I bet some of you will find some pesky bugs. Right. And then reclaim your money. I won't starve. Making games is my hobby, not a full-time job. Cool. I mean, I like that he's being upfront here and explaining and saying, nonetheless, the game was an amazing experience for me as a developer. It took me around 9 months to make. Many bumps along the way, but finally I'm here hoping to sell 40 or so copies to pay for all the resources I've used. Oh, and when writing comments, be constructive in your critique, please. It'd be critique, not critic, but that's fine, or criticism. I hope that you'll have fun playing this game. Yeah, so after reading this, I actually am kind of rooting for this guy, you know, like, he seems like a nice guy. He's not, you know, overblown about what he's done. He's actually made a pretty cool game that just has this one flaw, and it's the sound design, and if the sound design were fixed, the game would actually be really cool. I could see myself playing an XCOM light game like this if the sound design didn't make the whole game very, very, very boring. So, that's what I'm saying. That's my feedback. That you need different music for the battles at just the barest minimum. You need different music for the battles. Having the same music on the cutscenes that you have in the battles and having that music be just really boring town music is not good. There's tons of free-to-use Incomtech music from Kevin MacLeod. I use it, and some of it would be really exciting to listen to while you're having some battle. Just saying, get it in there, make it a little bit more exciting. Secondly, having the walking sound effects or the stabbing sound effects in the background of your cutscene is fine for a couple of seconds, but if it keeps going, it makes the cutscene really hard to want to read. And since I'm having to read the cutscene, listening to someone getting stabbed over and over and over and over and over and over again just makes me want to not read the cutscene, makes me want to skip ahead. So the sound design needs a lot of work. Yeah, that's my feedback for you. So I'm going to leave it there. That's Sol-Hel. If you want to check it out, you can click on the link in the description. Otherwise, leave me a comment, like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.